Here we go. August 2008, 16 through 30. We're going to try to do this very quickly again. John is going to line up his 4 golf trophies on a shelf in his bedroom. How many different ways? So 4 golf trophies. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can put 4 in the first spot. I can put 3 in the second spot, 2 in the third spot, 1 in the fourth. Bam, bam, bam. 24. Done. A rectangle is an area of 24 square units. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, man. What the hell happened there? Heck happened. Ooh, square a little bit. Sorry about that. The width is 5 units less than the length. So here are the lengths that I could be using. I could use a length of 6, but that would make this 5 units less 1. That's not. I could use a length of 8. 5 units left would be 3. That's 24. That looks like it. You could have also done the width is 5 units less than the length. So put x here and then x minus 5. But then, you know, that would be a lot of work. You'd have to do x times x minus 5 equals 24. X squared minus 5x minus 24. When I bring the 24 over, right, subtract 24. And then I get x minus 8, x plus 3 equals 0. This gives me x equals 8. This gives me x equals 93. Doesn't make any sense. I get x equals 8. Or I could just use the answers and work backwards. Alright, this is a box and whisker plot. Let's just remember what all these things are. This is the min. This is the max. Quartile 1. Quartile 2, or the median. Quartile 3. Third quartile, right here. 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, is that a simple question? Subtracted from, we're going backwards, so 7 minus 3 is 4, so it's got to be one of these two. 5 minus minus 4 is positive 9. There's our answer. Alright, so this one is particularly a nasty little problem, but the common denominator between 5, 3, and 15 is 15, so that makes it a little bit easier. If I put a 15 here, 15 here, and a 15 here, 5 goes into 15 3 times, so if I multiply that, I get 6x. 3 goes into 15 5 times, if I multiply those, I get plus 5 equals, these 15s just cancel, 7x minus 2. If I add the 2, and I subtract the 6x, subtract the 6x, I get 7 equals x. Now I could have also, as another way to do this problem, do x equals, I wouldn't do 3/5, or 31 over 26. I'd start with 3 or 7. In this case, excuse me, I would do x stow. In this case, we'd stow x stow 7. And then I would use my alpha, y equals, and I'd say, okay, alpha y equals 2x over 5 plus 1 plus 3. Get the number. And then I would do 7x minus 2 over 15, using alpha y equals again. Hopefully these numbers match. We did it right. Okay, simplest form, which means we just got a factor. So the numerator I can take out a 25. And I'm left with x minus 5. The denominator, I hope you recognize that, is just x plus 5. X minus 5. 25 over x plus 5. Another way to do this problem was just say x stow 2, and then do 25 x minus 125 divided by x squared minus 25. Just type that in your calculator. You'll get a number, and then type in the answers, and you get the same number. Well, if you look at this data, I'm just going to look at this data. We're looking for correlation. We're looking for the line of best fit, blah, 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 scatter plot. They want to know the line of best fit. Okay, so if I'm looking at this thing, oops, remember, if you have a line of best fit, you have the line y equals mx plus b. So we have to find the y-intercept and the slope. All right, so hopefully they all have positive. Hopefully they don't all have positive, but they do. Okay, so, God, it's hard to do. So if I had to find the line of best fit, it would be somewhere down the middle of this thing, something like that. Maybe even a little bit steeper. Maybe get rid of that line. Something like that. We have equal number of points, on the bottom here as you do on the top. It kind of goes down the middle. So it looks like my y-intercept is somewhere around 2. Maybe 1. I'm going to guess it's one of these two. Wow, that's a really tough question. It's definitely not 4 because 4 is just too high. I mean, if I was going to have a y-intercept of 4, I'd have to have my line kind of go like that, and that just kind of ignores all this stuff. So I know it's not 4. It doesn't have a y-intercept of 0 because that would be like all that. So I know it's not that one. So I know it's not 1. I know it's not that one. So it would probably, now here's the other thing is, remember when I told you the line y equals x here has a slope of 1, m equals 1. Anything steeper, is it bigger than 1? Well, this is definitely steeper, so it would have to be choice 4. Tough question. Should have been easy, but it's tough. In a line equation, the independent variable increases at a constant rate, while the dependent variable decreases at a constant rate. The slope of this line is... Man, 2 tough questions in a row. X, Y. This is the independent variable. Because we always pick numbers like that. 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. This is the dependent because it relies on whatever that is. So as this one, as the independent variable increases at a constant rate, the dependent variable decreases at a constant rate. So this might be -5, -6, -7, -8, 9, so on and so forth. So -3, -5. That's really, let's just make these all 5 positive. So these are going to decrease, right? So let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I don't make things. -3, 10. -2, -1, it's got a negative slope. That was a hard question. Okay, so notice that they switched angles. They either got B or they have A. So we'll do A first. We'll label this as A. If this was A, this would be opposite and hypotenuse. I would have to use sine of A. It's 4 over 5. I've done already. Tangent of A would be 4 over this, over x, so that's not what I want. Wait. No, that would be 4. I have to use these two sides. If I decided to use B, that would be adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse. That would be cosine, but that's hypotenuse over adjacent. And tangent of B would be this over this, which doesn't work. So the answer is choice 1. 24 is 1. 125. I would probably just use my graphing calculator, but whatever. Let me just give a quick sketch of what this thing looks like. +4, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, so this is going to look like this. Since it's less than, we'll shade it. Now this one has a slope y-intercept of 1, and it's got down 1 over 1, 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 and it's greater than. So I need something in this area. -5, nope, 0, 4. Nope, that's right on the line. 3, negative 5. It's close to down here. 4, 0. I'm going to guess. I think it's 4, 0. Pretty sure it's 4, 0. I'm going to test it. Y is 4. Is that less than 1 half? Now what? 0 is what? Is that less than 1 half of 4 plus 4? So 0 less than 6? Absolutely. So far it worked in this equation. Let's use this one. Now use the other one. Is 0 greater than or equal to negative 4 plus 1? This turns out to be negative 3. And 0 is greater than. So that's true. That's the problem. Product of these. So we're going to have to multiply. Product means multiplication. So nothing to do with 4x. The x minus 1 in parentheses. Obviously this is x plus 1, x minus 1. On this other one, it looks like I can take out a 3, and I'm left with x plus 1. So now I've factored all these. This x minus 1. End up with 4x over 3. Getting close, kids, getting close. Almost done. Well, doesn't cubed mean write it 3 times? So this is 3x squared times 3x squared times 3x squared. So you got to be really careful. It's 3 times 3 times 3, which is 27. X to the 6. So there's the right answer one way. The other thing you could do, there's a couple different things you could do. It would be 3 cubed and then x squared cubed, and when you do that, you multiply exponents. So this would be 27 x to the 6. And finally, the last thing you could do would be x stow, 2 stow into x, and then do 3x squared cubed in your calculator, get a value, and then plug in one of these and make sure that they actually match. So Ryan's estimate, so this is actual minus estimate over actual. So 289 minus 282 over 289. Be careful. Either use your alpha y equals or put in the numerator 289 minus 282, hit enter, and you get 7 divided by 289. And you get 0.02422. Two left, kids. Anytime I'm asked for an angle, I'm going to use sine, opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. And tangent is opposite over adjacent. So we want to know the largest angle. Or just acute angle. We know the largest angle is this one. But AB is 16 and BC is 10. So really all I'm going to do is go find this. So I'll label my adjacent, hypotenuse, and opposite. So to find A, it's opposite over hypotenuse. So I'm going to do sine of A is opposite, which is 10, over hypotenuse, which is 16. Now to find A, don't forget I'm going to slide this over, and I'll say A is equal to sine negative 1 of 10 divided by 16. Therefore A equals .68. So this is 38.68. And if I take 180, I subtract off 90, and I subtract off 38.68, that will tell me angle B. So 180 minus 90 equals 51.3. So angle B is the other one. Wow, this was a tough test. on the last problem already. The faces are numbered 1 to 6. The cube is tossed once. What is the probability that a prime number or a number divisible by... So here's the or, right? Or means plus. So I want prime or divisible by 2. So for prime, that's 2, 3, and 5. Divisible by 2, that's 2, 4, or 6. So the probability that a prime number comes up or divisible by 2, notice there's already that, so we can't count it twice. So it's 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 6. Another tough question. All right, we're done with that.